Mantra Flower Tarot. This is your weekly reading, October 3rd through the 9th. Capricorn, I do want to let you know, I don't have social media accounts and I don't interact with anyone on the comment section. So please make sure if you want to donate or get a personal reading, you are only using the links inside the description box, and every single personal reading and donation is greatly appreciated. Capricorn, while I was shuffling and meditating on your cards here, I definitely got some money, which is, nothing new. But I also got a little bit of a relationship, possibly second guessing, new perspectives, things like that. So we'll see what comes out in the reading. If I get any other messages, I'll definitely share them. And Capricorn, bottom of the deck. I don't usually do the bottom of the deck though. So Capricorn, if this doesn't resonate for you within the first minute, like the first couple cards, it's probably not your reading. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get a full overview of the energies around you for this week. And that will give you some clarity, I suppose. I did pre-shuffle, but I always shuffle again because I'm addicted to shuffling, and I'm dispersing these out in reverse. So I thought I might do that. I told myself not to pick that deck up in reverse. Also, Capricorn, last thing, again, I do read intuitively, so my card meanings might be a little different if I pick up on a different kind of energy. Sometimes they put signs inside of the cards that I'm supposed to see that helps me get a clear message come through, and it really has nothing to do with that card. But we'll see, but I always want to preface that. That way you know. Please show me Capricorn, the 3rd through the 9th of October. Ooh, I only want one. I guess you're getting two. Aren't you special? Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Capricorn. Please make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe if this does resonate for you. In position 1, we have the Magician and the Star. It looks like you're trying to manifest a wish fulfillment here, Capricorn. Your current energy is all about knowing exactly what you want. And it looks like you have made a decision, and that's why it's able to be a wish fulfillment and why you're manifesting it. So whatever you have recently, I do get that you recently came to terms with what you actually wanted here. It's not something that you have wanted for a long time. I get it's more of a newer discovery that you realize oh, this is actually what I'm looking for. This is actually what I'm wanting here. And your current energy is trying to find a way to manifest that, to bring it about in reality. I do get a little bit of energy about being up in your head, but we'll see what the obstacle cards are. Yeah. We have the 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. You're patiently waiting. That's the obstacle, is you're really just waiting for that perfect cup to come in, that wish fulfillment cup to come in. All these other cups are really not satisfying you. They're really not doing the trick for you. You're kind of I just really want what I want. I want my wish fulfillment, and you're patiently just waiting for it here, Capricorn. You're just come on. So the obstacle here is your patience. Your patience for this wish fulfillment to actually be manifested into reality for you. So this week you might be feeling a lot of boredom, a lot of disappointment, a lot of apathy with your current situation, where you're very I'm content with this, but it's not what I want. And you're kind of when am I going to get what I want? How much longer do I have to wait here? That's the energy I'm getting for you for this week. What you need to focus on, we have the 2 of Pentacles and Temperance. These are both balance cards. These are both equal give and take cards. So I believe that, just focus on balancing yourself, your situation, your money, your mind, your thoughts. That's the only way to really manifest things. And that's a very quick way to manifest things, is when you're in total balance. So because we have a balance card being clarified by a balance card, which is also a major arcana, it's really asking you to focus on balancing yourself here. Balance your positive and your negative. You can't be overly positive about everything and ignore the negative, because that's how there's an imbalance there. So the more balanced we are, the easier it is to create and manifest what we want into this lifetime. So balance, Capricorn. Whatever you're feeling imbalanced in, you need to create balance. If you don't like your job, find a reason to like it, okay? Find a reason to enjoy what you're doing so you're not disgruntled about your job every day. You don't like the people around you, find new people to be around. Create balance within yourself here, Capricorn. In the recent past, we have Knight of Pentacles cleared by the High Priestess. There was an offer that you were willing to make because you intuitively felt it was the right way to go, is what I'm getting here. It's not telling me how it ended. So for some of you, it might have ended good. Some might not have. But it is just letting me know that your intuition, the higher power source, you were getting really connected with whatever that is that you believe in. And it was guiding you to take some kind of offer herein, whether it be like, I'm not getting like a new job or anything. I'm literally getting like maybe sharing your money, you know, loaning someone some money, coming in with a stable offer for a relationship, coming in, like you're giving something to someone is what I'm getting here. You are intuitively guided to take that direction, to take that action, to offer something here, whether it be like to actually start something or for you to learn something, I don't know, but it's in your past, so we'll just keep it pushing. In your strength position for this week, we have King of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands. So your strength here is being able to know what direction you passionately want to go in. It looks like you might have some choices here, or you might see things in a way of like maybe you don't have choices when you really do, but your strength position here is knowing what direction you actually are passionate in. The King of Wands, he is very passionate in everything he does, whether it's job, relationships. He's usually the most in it kind of person. And the Two of Wands is about traveling, so it could be something that you also have to travel for, but I'm getting more of a feeling of like your strength for this week is decidedly taking action on what you want, decidedly knowing and being passionate towards the direction you're ready to go in. You might have been giving to a lot of different directions, not really sure which one you should go in. This week, your strength position is knowing very clearly what direction you're wanting to take action in here, Capricorn. In our near future, we have the Emperor. Ooh, clarified by the Empress. Look at that. A divine connection, a divine match. And that's for the near future. So that means by the end of the week here. Okay. That's beautiful, Capricorn. So obviously, I don't know how much I need to explain there, but there is some kind of divine connection, divine counterpartner, and you guys are going to be coming together. And it could be because you have finally decided what action you want to take, what direction you're ready to go into. Although it doesn't look like you're taking much action this week towards this connection, you may be decidedly knowing in your strength position where you want to take your passion, like knowing what you're passionate about and where you want to go with it. So you might have a very clear understanding of that, but it doesn't show me, and I don't feel that this week you're actually taking action towards this divine connection, but you're identifying it. You're understanding and realizing that this is a divine connection and this is what you want to take action on. Right now, you're being patient. You're being the magician. You're being very patient. You're trying to manifest it. You're not putting any forward brute action into it. You're like, this is wish fulfillment. I want this, and I'm going to be patient and try to manifest it. I'm going to try to create this into my reality here. Capricorn, that's a great approach, but just remember, the way the universe works is when we get a wish fulfillment, when we manifest things, it's because we're also taking action. But I do see your strength here being that action. So sometimes that's action of the mind, knowing what direction you want to go in. Your advice here is Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Seven of Cups. It's letting me know that, especially in this deck, Seven of Cups is always about choices, but you only have one cup that's highlighted here, okay? And that's what they're pointing out to me. That cup is the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm getting whoever it is that is your divine counterpartner, I'm getting more that they are the Nine of Pentacles. They're someone that's very abundant. It may not be, it's most likely financial abundant. It could be another earth sign, but I'm getting they're abundant. And they're stable, they're patient, they're loving, they're nurturing here. and that's how you're seeing them. And it's like, that's the only cup for you. Yeah, you have all these options, but look, there's only one cup that stands out here. There's only one. Interesting. Transformation, shedding skin. Whoever it is that you're connecting with, because they're showing me that this snake is actually coming out of this cup here. So you have this snake coming out of that only cup that's highlighted here. And so what they immediately gave me there is that whoever you're connecting with, this 9 of Pentacles, they are transforming. They are shedding old skin, shedding old ways. And maybe that's why you're feeling the intuitive need to be patient here, to not rush in, because they're still going through some kind of transformation on their own. But your advice here, choose wisely. That's exactly the message they're giving me. Choose wisely. You have these cups. You know which cup is meant for you. Choose wisely. That's your advice here. What you're not seeing this week is the Lovers clarified by the 4 of Swords. Why the 4 of Swords? Healing. That's what I said. That's what I'm talking about. Your advice here, although it's choose wisely, this person is transforming. Whoever it is you're connecting with, that's why they were showing me the snake, because, excuse me, they are shedding old skin, possibly wrapping up old cycles, old karmic cycles. And so what you're not seeing is that the Lovers, the person you're connecting with, your divine counterpartner here, they're trying to heal their heart. They're trying to heal themselves. They're trying to, if you see, she's just happily cuddled up inside of her little nest here with her heart beside her. So they may come off a little guarded, a little protected is what I'm getting. Definitely getting that energy here. But it's like, what you don't see, that this truly is your divine. I'm getting like, this could be twin flame. I wouldn't be shocked if the 2 of Cups popped out here. But because I'm getting the Emperor and the Empress together, not even that they're showing up in the same reading, but they're together in the near future. And now we're getting the Lovers. This definitely could be some kind of twin flame, definitely a divine connection, soulmate union kind of here. But what you don't see is they're struggling to heal themselves here. And I only say struggling because there are still swords poking at them. They still have, it's a part of the nest here, but they're telling me to emphasize this, and that's when I realized it. Even though like this is a part of the nest, they have 3 of them, and the heartstring is wrapped around those 3, okay? And we all know what the 3 of Swords is. It's the heartbreak. It's the ultimate heartbreak card. And so it's like they're really struggling to heal from some kind of harsh heartbreak here. It's definitely your person, but they are struggling. And maybe that's why you're not hearing from them. Maybe that's why you're not getting action from them, is what they're telling me. This might be like why you have to be patient and wait and try to manifest it, because they're still trying to heal themselves. But in the near future, you're together. So it's not like they're far from healing, right? They're not stuck in the 3 of Swords anymore. They have moved on to the 4 of Swords, that healing phase. And like I said here, they're transforming. They're shedding old skins. They're wrapping up old patterns, old cycles, anything that doesn't serve them. They're showing up in this beautiful 9 of Pentacle energy here. Okay. So just to recap, because I know that was a lot, choose wisely is your advice moving forward. Make sure you're making the right choice with who you want to pursue here. You have many options, but choose wisely. And what you don't see is that this person is definitely meant for you. This is definitely your lover, your person, but they're still struggling to heal themselves, to heal their heart here. Your hopes and fears. We have the 5 of Pentacles with the Hierophant. You're afraid of being left out in the cold by this person. You're afraid that they might leave you. If you commit to the situation, you're kind of, so this could also be you. Maybe you're the one still needing to heal your heart here. And that's what you're not realizing, is that your fear is because you need to heal your heart as well. So you guys might be healing each other, actually, is what I'm getting. But your hope and your fear is literally being left out in the cold if you were to commit to this situation. If you were to commit to higher levels of commitment with this person, or take it to the next step, or reach out to them and really create a relationship here, whatever it is, you're afraid that it would end badly and you would be the one left out in the cold. I get, for some of you, someone in the past might have left you for someone else, and you're afraid that might happen again because you have 2 people left out in the cold here. So it's like you might be fearful that they just might leave you for someone else. Okay. Your potential outcome. We have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Judgment. This is the most likely outcome for the end of the week, even though sometime this week we do have, you guys are together energetically, you're together. You may not physically be together in the near future. They're telling me 2 to 3 weeks could even be the near future here. You may not physically be together, but you absolutely are spiritually, emotionally, energetically. You are still connected to this person, and you guys are divine counterpartners. I'm shocked that there's no 2 of Cups here with having the Lovers and the Emperor and Empresses. But anyway, by the end of the week, I think that you're going to be coming in with some truth, with some clarity. You're going to be trying to balance out maybe the miscommunication, maybe the situation in general. You're trying to create balance. The new moon is in Libra, which is all about relationships as well as justice. So this month, we're going to be seeing a lot of balance be created between relationships that are not balanced. So I do feel like you're coming in with some kind of stable offer. It's not a huge pentacle, but it is a pentacle. You're allowing yourself to commit to some kind of situation. You're finally coming in and you're like, you know what? I'll go ahead and give my pentacle to this. I'm going to have the courage. This is the intuitive message I'm getting is I'm going to have the courage to step up and offer this pentacle. I'm getting over my fears here. I know the truth about this person. I know the truth about this situation. I'm very clear on that. I'm ready to step up and offer my pentacle and balance this situation out the way it needs to be balanced. Okay, Capricorn, let's get to your oracle messages. You lucky goose, you got 2 instead of 1. We have wisdom and movement, choices, and decisions. Immediately what I'm feeling from this, so we have 5, which is conflict and change, and 2 is balance. When you put them together, you have 7. Okay, 7 is a very spiritual number, an intuitive number, intuition. Without even reading the book, what I'm getting from this is that you're needing to not rely on your past experiences of heartbreak or heartache or disillusion, things like that. You need to rely on your wisdom, not your experiences. And I define that differently because wisdom is what we learn from those experiences. But when you pull from the experience itself, that's how you get trapped in cycles. That's how you get trapped in patterns, fears. That's how you are not moving forward because you're in fear of what might happen again. So don't call on the actual experience. Call on the wisdom, what you have learned from those experiences. And that's how you need to make your choices moving forward when it comes to anything within this relationship. In here you have your pentacles, you have rings, you have a plant, and you have the sky. So for me, those are all the elements, but it's really highlighting that it's like, this is like the beginning of a marriage. I don't know why it's telling me that, but it's like, we're going to grow together. We're going to have commitment together. We're going to build together, and we're going to dream together. But you have to pull from a place of wisdom. You can't pull from a place of experience of like old things, old habits, old patterns, old people. I'm going to go ahead and I'll read for this one, for the wisdom. That's a major arcana card, and if I am correct, which I am, that's the Hierophant, higher levels of commitment, okay? And that's probably why I was getting the energy from this card, that it's all about commitment, that it's actually like all of these in here are all about what we're going to do together. That's probably why I was picking up on that energy, because in the traditional tarot, this wisdom card is actually the Hierophant. And again, that showed up in your fear position, but it's like higher levels of commitment are here, Capricorn. It's either time to either do it, shit, or get off the pot, right? That's the overall feeling I'm getting for this reading, shit or get off the pot. So that's why I was picking up on that being like a commitment card more than just a decisions movement card. Okay. So for wisdom, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This card illustrates that there's a spiritual teacher who is about to influence you or step into your life to impart his or her wisdom. Look around. Is there someone in your life who has the acumen, education, knowledge, and ability to integrate spirituality and its laws into the constraints of the physical world? This could be a compassionate person who offers guidance and inspiration and reminds you that you're so much more than a physical being. You're also a spiritual being with unlimited potential. You may have also drawn this card to confirm that it's time to reach out and find an organization or group of like minded souls. Being part of a group where you can be yourself, share your thoughts, and get valuable feedback can infuse you and encourage you to be all that you can be. Kindred support helps you live life to your highest ideals, finding the true inspiration and enlightenment that's part of your soul. Over time, the student often becomes the teacher, so don't be surprised when others seek out and find you. This card of wisdom is letting you know that you have so much to share, whether you realize it or not. Okay, Capricorn. So that's definitely kind of what I'm picking up on here. And that's why I was saying with over here, the balance is like, if you don't like where you're at, change it. If you don't like the people around you, change it. You don't like your job, change it. Whether it's changing it in the physical world or changing it in your mind, your thoughts, your feelings, spiritually, there's definitely some change and balance needed. I think you're doing the right thing by being patient, but there is definitely a divine, like beautiful, beautiful divine relationship here that's definitely coming in. And I'm seeing a lot of commitment cards here, a lot of wish fulfillment, manifesting, bountiful, abundant, pentacle. Like you got some great cards here, Capricorn. So I think this week your focus is, I don't think it's good to take action yet. It could be after the 18th that you want to take action, because I guess the Mercury retrograde is over after the 18th. But I do see you kind of manifesting, putting in thoughts. You're holding on to this, Capricorn. You're thinking about it, and you definitely are starting to see like this divine connection, this divine union. And I think you'll be taking action on it in the future here, but maybe not this week, but it's definitely being defined this week. That's all I have for you, Capricorn. Thanks.